Who thinks that Web3 is alive and well? Oh my God, his hand went up so fast. All right, who here has heard recently a compelling Web3 use case? Well, okay, well, you're about to hear another one. So we're giving up for Bastian, what he's doing with Hoops Finance. Thank you, guys.
All right, let's do it. Thank you so much, Josh. I want to talk to you about Hoops. This is something I've been working on in the last couple of weeks, and it's DeFi savings with less risk. Okay, so what's that? This is my grandma when I talk to her about crypto. She doesn't know what I'm saying. She doesn't really understand. Is it real money? Is it not real money? Well, is real money real money? Well, it's another talk that we can have. So the idea is how we make crypto accessible, how we make crypto understandable. The idea of crypto is that it's supposed to be decentralized and we can see how this money is moving, right? Banks don't give us that. So we can use that to our advantage, right? But the problem here is adoption. We have a barrier of entry. It's very difficult to understand how decentralized protocols work if you are not a developer or you're not in the world. Accessibility, same thing, right? If you don't have a wallet, how are you going to be part of this? If you do have a wallet, do you understand how it works? Do you understand what coins are you trading? Trust. Are you really trusting that wallet? Are you really trusting that meme coin that just came out today? Probably not, right? Our solution. We want to create simplified savings. We want to aggregate low-risk liquidity pools into a curated portfolio. Accept cash and bank deposits via MoneyGram or different integrations within the network that we're building. And be transparent. Provide a risk score for each portfolio that we are creating for the user. This will look something like this. See, there you go, it's working. It's a simple savings account. I tell you where you can buy fiat, or in this case USDC, to go from fiat to crypto. And then I give you a very straightforward option. You can join this savings account. The risk is moderate. This is why it's moderate. I'm showing you all the analytics, showing you why we think this is a good investment and how much you can expect to receive a year in APY, right? So why? There's 1.22 billion that is unbanked. And if you cannot open a bank account, good luck saving and getting a house and getting a car and getting through, right? The network that we're using is the Stellar blockchain, and it has around 300,000 off-ramp locations. That means I go there in person, I give them dollars, and they give me crypto dollars, and then I can do the same thing the other way around. I can put that into my app, and I can make it completely seamless. I can abstract the process of investing in a cryptocurrency just because of the wording and the technology I'm using. There's around $105 billion, probably more today, locked in DeFi. So in liquidity pools, loans, smart contracts in general. That's a lot of money. Where is that money coming from? Probably not from the common folk with a 9 to 5, right? We have a live beta. What we're doing is fetching Sorban data. What Sorban is a smart contract platform for the Stellar blockchain. We're getting all of the liquidity pools, values, risk scores, pool utilization, etc. And then we're using our proprietary formula to calculate how risky it is versus other investments, right? And at the same time, we're assessing risk by sentiment analysis. And we're providing a user interface that is really understandable for people to use, so they can just see all liquidity pools in one place, see their risk, see if they want to participate or not. And at the same time, we tell them, hey, if you want to participate, we bundle all together, and we give you the best possible rate. This is the architecture, which I'm not going to go really into, but basically, you put your USDC, and our contract transform all that money in the tokens that the liquidity pools are going to hold. And then when you want to get out, same thing. Reverse the thing, you receive your dollars back. And we're allowing the people to get the money in fiat whenever they want to. We're doing this with partners that are called anchors, and they are service providers that allow the seamless transition from crypto to a stablecoin, right? So what's next? I started this in Consensus 2024. It's a hackathon a couple of weeks ago. I haven't slept much. And we just launched. We launched a beta version with analytics for 19 liquidity pools within Sorban. Sorban is super new. There is very little value locked right now, which means it's a great opportunity. Again, from all the blockchains, this one has the most ramps out of all blockchains, which means a lot of people that could benefit from this. In August, we're going to deploy our first basket smart contract. So all the pools ranked into just one contract, so people can start participating. We're going to apply for the Stellar Community Fund. Actually, we just applied, so wish me luck. And we're going to do an official launch on Solar mainnet on December 2024. The analytics are available now, so developers can use it. Normal investors can use it. People who understand DeFi can use it. But access to the smart contract will take a little bit more because we need to audit it and make sure that it's bulletproof. That's it. So if you're ready to figure out how we can make cash on DeFi work, follow me on Twitter. I am Bastian Koh, and I am publishing everything that I'm doing right now. So I would love your input, and let's make it work, right? We kind of do that. Questions? Yes.
So if your potential customer asks you, what is your value add over just Coinbase wallet? What would you say? Is it the analytics? Is it something else?
Coinbase is centralized, right? So if Coinbase goes down, your money goes down. That's not great. A smart contract is live, you can see the code, right? And the smart contract is bundling other smart contracts which are also live and they're also open code, right? So we're just making the data that already exists human readable, right? We want to make people to understand what they are seeing, so that way we can create a segment of the market for people that could really use a decentralized savings account. You put your money in the bank, you forget about it, and the bank promises you a yield, right? That's how it works. What's the bank doing with that money? I don't know. But with this platform, I can offer the same service and tell you what's happening with that money, right? Yes.
How do you guys accurately assess the risks in setting a score that is very much challenging to try? And also, if I was not stable, sometimes there are 10,000 Bitcoin, and those states are just how do you figure that? And also, is it going to be really cool to just upset a question or a question how bad is this and how is this risk?
Great questions. So, assessing risk.
Can you repeat the question, please?
So basically, she's asking about risk, how we're assessing the risk. Assessing risk is difficult, and how we're making sure that we're providing accurate risk scores, and at the same time, are we only going to be participating in Stellar, right? So to answer those questions, risk is very difficult. We created our own proprietary algorithm to get data from different sources. So we get sentiment analysis factor taken in consideration, social media, blog post, like a greed index as well, right? And then we're mixing that with actual empirical data from the liquidity pools. Then we can calculate the overall market performance and do a lot of fancy things that's the proprietary part, right? That's how we're assessing risk. We want more blockchains. The only reason that we're sticking to Stellar is because they have the ramps. They have the people that could participate in such savings account and get use from it quickly. As we grow, it makes much more sense to just make the network more resilient by adding more pools and choosing the best ones, which at the end, that's what we need. Yes?
Are you going to be custodian service, or are you going to allow people to hold on to the keys and have direct access to their asset function?
Great question. So I actually built as well a wallet which is non-custodial. I want everything to be non-custodial. Your keys, your money, right? First, we are providing analytics. So that's our API. A developer can just access that API, right, and get this information. When you're interacting with the savings account, you're interacting with a smart contract, right? So it's your wallet. You can decide if you do it through Coinbase, you can decide to do it with my mobile wallet, which I'm going to pitch about today, and it's your choice, right? At the same time, we're in conversations about smart wallets and how we can start using passkeys to fully abstract how you connect to a crypto wallet. But yeah, that's on the talks. Thank you. Anyone else? Yes?
Who are your key competitors in this space, and what's your revenue model?
No, there are competitors, right, but not specifically in this platform at this moment, right?
So not for Stellar Lumens, but
No, there are people doing similar things, right? People doing indexes, right? There's people assessing the risk of whole protocols, right? We are focusing just in assessing the risk of the liquidity pools on these protocols. Why? Because you need liquidity pools for the network to allow swaps, right? Every swap has a fee. Those fees should go to people that needs it, right? That participated in the network. And I don't think that's just developers, that could be anyone. So ideally our platform is going to be able to be implemented in different wallets and as an SDK. At this moment we're doing it all through our web interface just because it's easy to understand. This is a complex topic, but the possibilities for integration with other platforms are pretty much endless.
You plan on issuing a token or something in the future?
No, I don't think so. I mean, issuing a token could be very useful for governance, right? And I think we can get there in the moment where we start talking about fees and whatnot. But the goal is not to really make profit directly from the people. The idea is to provide an open access to finance. Our monetization strategy would be through the fees, through the savings account, right? If we can provide 7% APY, maybe we take 1%. I don't know. We'll have to talk when this is on. And we're going to be monetizing the endpoints as well. We have an API, we can have basic endpoints, and then we're going to have some endpoints that are more advanced that can provide better risk scores, better analytics, right? We're also doing a pro dashboard that will take this concept of risk scores a little bit further and allow you to see signals in the market, when to go in, when to go out, an arbitrage bot and whatnot. So we have different ways to monetize, but we mostly want to monetize to business and then just passively get some yield through this platform.
All right, give it up for Hoops Finance.